What's up, guys? Yeah, I don't know. I don't. But welcome to another episode of the Doghouse Review. And guess it stings to get stung by the bees. Brentford 3, LFC 2, L number 4. Somebody make it make sense. Welcome to another Doghouse Review, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's game against Brentford. Where do we even begin? Honestly, I feel like tonight the only team that we should be talking about is the Bees, because my gosh, they were exceptional tonight. They were absolutely influential on the game. They did everything that they were supposed to do, and they did it right. They did it right. They did it again and again. They did it every single opportunity that they were given. They played for each other. They played next to each other. And oh my God, they looked like a team. Where are we going? What are we doing? How are we so bad at being a freaking champion winning team? I mean, how do you go from winning the league last season without investing any money to investing $500 million almost, give or take, and sitting sixth in the league, 5 wins, 4 losses? That's the same number of losses that we incurred all of last season, by the way. Oh, and letting in, somewhat 20 odd goals? Yeah. Wow. Game number 9. And this is where we stand. Let's take nothing away from Brentford tonight, guys. I mean, they were exceptional. They played for the badge. They played for each other, and they were outstanding on the field. And we got to give props where props is due, right? I Igor Thiago, the man was a menace tonight. I mean, you had Wataro. He's also a freaking menace. Every time the ball went up in the air, Liverpool looked like they didn't know what to do with a football. Yeah, so let's get into it, right? We know that Brentford were amazing tonight, and we will give props and we will give our flowers where our flowers are deserved to go. Coyote, the man is a tank. Those long throws. I mean, what? Liverpool seem like they can't defend set pieces. Found out now tonight that they can't defend long throws, and Liverpool just don't seem to like to defend. What is going on with our defense? Where has that confidence of last season gone? I mean, it looks like they are not prepared to put a challenge in. They are prepared to track back, because countless times tonight, Konate was seen literally jogging back to defend and leaving the backline exposed. Van Dijk as well, having a little bit of a stinker tonight. And Kirkes, oh my God, his best movement tonight was his freaking goal. Yeah, so help me understand. Drop some comments in the chat, and like just let us know, like let me know, what are you thinking? Where do you see our problems? Because for me, it seems like I keep saying the same things over and over and over again. The defense looks shoddy. We don't have a starting centre back. We are missing a CDM. We have an exceptional CDM, but no, we've opted to now push him forward to play as a 6 and a 10. Because, hey, we can create from there, but we need somebody further up the pitch. What are we doing? Why are we playing players in multiple roles at the same time? We signed Florian Wirtz to be the most creative midfielder, but we're playing him in a position where he's unable to receive the ball, and when he receives the ball, he's got 2-3 defenders that are on him already. Need some help? I think so. Anybody want to step up and help the man? Nah, it's okay. I mean, he's Wirtz. You'll figure it out, right? Oh my God. Mo? Has anybody seen him? Like, did he play tonight? Like, where was he? What was he doing? Oh, I remember. Yes. I did see him. I did see the number 11 on the field. The man kept losing the ball to every single Brentford player that came within 2 meters of him. Come on, bro. Like, are you not going to step up? Are you not going to lead? We've got so many leaders on the pitch, but everybody's too afraid to grab the game by the scruff of its neck and say, right, I am tired of conceding. I am tired of losing. I am tired of being the team that comes off second best. You can't have 78% possession in a half and do nothing with it. Where's the pride? Do we not play for this anymore? Are we just playing for a paycheck? What are we doing? So, before this whole thing goes completely pear-shaped, I think it's only fair that we get into our top dogs for the evening, right? So, on the B side, I mean, yeah, the Bs, period. Every single one of them were top dogs tonight, right? They were given a task, they stuck to their task, and they held true to it. So, credit where credit is due. The Bs are our top dogs tonight. On the opposition side of the table, tonight, again, the man that's been consistent for Liverpool over and over again, our number 8, Dominic Szoboszlai. I mean, you can't ask any more of a man, right? He provided an assist. He ran his boots off. He tracked back. He covered. He did his best to try and break up play and influence play going forward. But you take the man out of his midfield role, you slap him into the right back, and then you ask him to play, and he still gives 110%. But the other players around him just don't seem to actually want to try and influence the game. Curtis Jones tonight, again, another stellar performance from him. The man broke up play, influence play. He did his best to try and create something out of nothing. Seeing the gaps open up in the Brentford and sliding passes through to the wings. I mean, it's amazing, right? How we can have those two players that play next to each other and have an understanding for each other and see the game wide open. Who is in my dog box tonight? Whew. I think in my dog box tonight, I'm definitely putting Ibrahim Konate. Virgil van Dijk, Kirkes, Mo. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna say it. Mamadashvili. Yes, he tried his best to do everything that he could possibly do. The man just looks uncomfortable. He looks uncomfortable with the ball at his feet. He looks like a good shot stopper, but with the ball at his feet, he looks uncomfortable. And maybe it's because he's been exposed so many times by our defense. Playing ball short to him. And so maybe I'm being a bit harsh on our goalie. But say somebody else that I'd like to put in the dog box tonight. And you can come for me in the comments. It's all good, right? Our manager, Arne Slot, right? I'm putting him in the dog box tonight because I think he's a bit too honest. He literally announced to the world that if you play a low block, Liverpool won't be able to unlock your defense and find a way to score goals. So what does every team do now? They play a low block, right? And we saw it against Palace, but Palace was more of open and fluid play because Liverpool were just terrible. We saw it against Galatasaray. We've seen it against United. We've seen it against Brentford tonight. Yeah, so tell everybody that your weakness is a low block, and what will everybody do? Exploit it, right? I mean, and it's clear. Liverpool having 78% possession tonight and doing nothing with it just goes to show that we have not figured out how to manage a low block. So here's one more little nugget that I would like to add to tonight, right? And they say winning becomes a habit, right? But on the opposite side of that, if you lose consistently, it also becomes a habit, right? And the one thing that I can see is Liverpool in the league are being consistent. They are being consistent in conceding the first goal. They are being consistent in lackluster performances thereafter, right? And it's reaching a stage where Liverpool can't get through the first 10 minutes without conceding and putting themselves under pressure. Now, and we've seen this happen before. Liverpool win the league, they win the Champions League, they win the FA Cup, they win the Carabao Cup, right? And then the very next season have this massive drop-off, right? Our 2019-2020 season, we won the Premier League, and then both massive drop-off, finishing, 5th in the following season. It seems to me like that is a norm for Liverpool, where they go through these extreme highs and then massive lows. And I would have thought that bringing in the players that we brought in, and people are going to say, oh no, they didn't have enough preseason time, they didn't have enough time to gel. Listen, guys, we are 9 games into the Premier League. We are 2 games into the Champions League. That's 11 games. Okay? That's 990 minutes. And if you are telling me that your team still needs time to gel, to mesh, to figure each other's out, then I'm starting to say that maybe you have purchased too many players that are not able to reach the standard that you need them to reach in as fast as time as possible. And I know people are going to say, oh, they need more time. No, I'm sorry. We've had players that come in and within the first game hit the ground running. And his name was Luis Diaz. Came in, hit the ground running, first game on, boom, scored a goal. Ran off the wing. Terrorized the wing. So, for me, it's starting to look like we are experiencing the same things that other clubs do, where they spend massive amounts of money and then aren't able to get the core or the basics of the team down to what they need to be. So here's a little bit of advice from me, and hey, I don't claim to know everything, but here's something that I would like to say. And let's go back to the basics. Let's just get the basics right. Let's start playing for the man next to us and for the man in front of us. Let's start fostering a relationship that I can depend on the player next to me. And I know that we can play together. And we can make a difference on the field. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and definitely subscribe. And always, what it do, Scooby-Doo? Do good, be good. And if you can't be good, just be good at